Hi, thank you for joining us today. What we're going to go over is different ways to use your essential oil. So the example that I'm going to give you today is with the adaptive blend. This is really good if you are using it to support your stress, anxiety, overwhelming feelings, anytime that you might be feeling that you're struggling with change. So the first way that I like to use it is basically just adding a drop into the palm of my hand. So I've just added 1 or 2 drops in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just rub my palms together, and then I'm gonna hold it in front of my nose and my mouth and just inhale for about 5 to 10 deep breaths. So with that, keep going. As long as you need to do that, and you can keep the adaptive with you or the oil with you in your purse or as you travel on the go. It is a great way to easily use oils and breathe them in aromatically. So the next way is, since adaptive is very gentle on the skin, it doesn't cause any skin sensitivities. However, I always do recommend always diluting with a little bit of coconut oil. So I like to use fractionated coconut oil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just do like a little temple massage and at the back of the neck. So if I'm wanting to do a topical application, so I'm going to use, since I'm over the age of 12, I'm going to basically just dilute like a couple drops of the fractionated coconut oil with a drop of the adaptive. If you are under the ages of 12 or under the ages of 6, dilute even further, or just use it aromatically. So when you are diluting it, when you cup the palm of your hand, when you make this little cup, this usually makes about between 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon. So under the ages of 12, what you want to do is kind of just fill that well up and then add in a drop or 2 of the adaptive. Whereas if you are older than 12, just go ahead and add in as much coconut oil as you need to kind of make that mixture. So even just a drop or 2 goes a long way. So now I've just kind of massaged that in, and I'm just going to rub that across on the back of my neck. And then I'm going to do a little bit across my temples and right here just along this hairline, because I had massaged it into the palms of my hand. And that's like a great way to just kind of get a nice little massage. And again, if you don't seem to like the aromatics of it as much, if it's like a different oil, like a vetiver or something else that has like a very strong feeling, what you can then do alternatively is with the coconut oil, just swipe it on the bottom of your feet, and they will absorb within a couple minutes or so, where it isn't going to leave that sticky, greasy feeling, and it should be super easy to do that. The next way that you can use the essential oils are internally. However, with this adaptive blend, this one is not recommended for internal use, where you'll see it on the bottle. It'll say for aromatic or topical use. Adaptive does have an internal ingestion capsule. So if you are looking to use this internally, do get the capsules, which are safe. So always make sure you do read what's on the bottle to tell you whether or not the oil can be ingested, and it'll give you the instructions for how to ingest it on the bottle itself. A couple other ways to use the oil is if you wanted to do like a foot soak or a foot bath, or even if you have a big bathtub, you can do a full bath, where you will take a little bit of Epsom salts, add your oils into the Epsom salts first, and then add it into your bath. That way it just makes sure that it emulsifies correctly throughout your bath, and it just doesn't stick to a specific area on the skin. With the adaptive, again, this one is a really good oil. I find the best parts to use are your temples, back of neck, your shoulders, your wrist points. That way you can just always have it there to aromatically use, or the bottom of the feet. So I hope that helps with how you can use some of the oils aromatically, topically, and internally if that is allowed for that specific oil. Thank you.